Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master here. I'm just doing a quick video on my lunch break at work. It's not an hour, but it's only a half an hour. But anyways, it's about Colin Powell and his death from you know what. Um, if people think that that's gonna help with the hesitancy, they have another thing coming, of course. Uh, so straight up, Colin Powell involved with the My Lai massacre. There's been a lot of, I think Salon, he actually, ironically, had used to have a lot of stuff about that. And the subsequent cover up, as far as I know, also involved the Iraq War, 9/11, and the cover ups on that. But he hated Trump, so we got to worship him. And he attended the Action Jackson Nation movie. He attended it twice. It was code for something that he did, even though he died of the big C. And yet I'm not trying to. Fine, okay, I'm laughing. Okay, I feel bad for his family, and I feel bad for anybody that knew him that mourned him or whatever. But it's like the world has gotten to be such a joke with the last 2 years or so. It's like I nervous laugh, whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'm a sociopath. Oh, I'm studying Matt's psychology. I have this magnifying glass. So, yeah, Colin Powell, dead at 84. Definitely a never Trumper. He turned Democrat at the end. I think he was pro-choice. That's a good thing. He was pro-choice, and he was a little more liberal on a couple of things. People talked about him running for president, and he was the guy in the room. He's like, well, I wasn't really like it. I didn't really like that weapons of mass destruction thing. I didn't believe it when I did it. It's like, he was in denial about that. He had some good cognitive dissonance got him later because he realized he was he sold as a pick and a poke and all that stuff. I don't know if that's the phrase. I'm learning some of these new terms lately, these new verbiage. So Colin Powell. The thing is that this narrative that's been pushed with has it's just another curveball, another wrench in the whole thing that we've been in, and it's not like this wouldn't have happened, even with a very much safe and effective Action Jackson movie, right? Yeah, sure. I think I think maybe the right wing will overreact to this. But the family maybe they made a bad choice by saying it was because of that, because now this can be used against pushing that Action Jackson Nation Jabba Dabba Doo movie on people. They're going to use that. Of course, they're going to use this. And already the blue check marks are saying because the people that don't take the Jabba Dabba Doo are to blame. It's like, well, I thought even if you had the Jabba Dabba Doo, you could still spread the C thing, the Travanka bug. So just an interesting observation on all this. It's going to be, like I said in my previous video, it's going to be a crazy couple of months coming forward. There's going to be a lot weirder stuff that happens. I think our world is just in for a lot of weird events and a lot of weird synchronicities and weirdness, but we're going to survive, I hope. I think Austin Coppock, the astrologer, put it best in the 2021 astrology podcast reading that I guess we'll survive, we'll make it somehow, is how we'll feel at the end of December. But I'll be doing more videos on that later. So it's a very interesting moment in our time here, but I hope people calm the hell down and stop. I hope we get back to normal. I mean, the rates of the are looking pretty good right now, even as more people are kind of having their final outcome, unfortunately. But and then they were talking about the Big Johnson's pool table not being as effective. But I was reading some things about Big Johnson's liquor in the front, poker in the rear pool table, and it was maybe a less efficacy, but it still had a lot of efficacy. There was a graph that was like, without attending the movie, and then the Big Johnson was down here. It's like a huge gap, and then the other ones, the modern A one, and then the P Michelle Pfeiffer Iser was like, well, that was actually modern A was below that. I'm just using code words because of YouTube. But anyways, so anybody that expects me to get that Wi-Fi booster anytime soon can shove it up their ass because I'm not doing it. This is supposed to work. Hello? It's supposed to work. It's supposed to save us all. Yet it's only about 56% still that have the full attended both movies. Why are the rates going down? Oh, we can't use those words, that natural impunity, huh? Look, another code word. We can't use that. Oh, well, it's running out of reservoirs, but we can't say that because we're trying to push our big pharma drug and our big pharma stuff. Because liberals we love this now. We love the military-industrial complex. Yeah, we love the CIA too, because of bad Trump. Anyways, that's about all.